Hey guys, it's me again. Today we're gonna look at a budget alternative to the Klipsch T5 truly wireless earbuds, the Klipsch S1. As of this moment, as far as I can see online, this is only available in a few countries: the UK, Canada, and in Singapore. Now, its list price in Canada is 100 Canadian dollars. So this roughly translates to about 79 US dollars, and it supports Bluetooth 5.0. It's got up to 5 hours of battery in the earbuds per charge and an additional 16 hours of charge in the case, which is pretty decent. It's got an IPX4 water resistance rating, Bluetooth 5.0 support, and unlike the more expensive Klipsch T5 truly wireless earbuds, these support Qi wireless charging. So you can use any compatible Qi wireless charging pad to charge these earbuds. These also have touch sensitive controls, which I kind of hoped the Klipsch T5 had, but there are some things that the S1 doesn't have that you can only find in the more expensive model. Build quality pales in comparison to the Klipsch T5. As you can see here, the Klipsch T5 has a stainless steel Zippo-like case, so it feels very premium, very solid. This is all plastic, so it feels a lot more ordinary. And unlike the T5, they also don't support aptX audio codec, only AAC and SBC. And they don't have a USB-C charging port either. They only support micro USB. But how does the S1 compare to the T5 in terms of voice microphone quality, sound quality, and audio to video latency? This is what we're going to find out right now. Oh yeah. These actually feel a little more snug than the T5s because the earbuds seem to make a lot more contact with the conch of my ear, probably due to the way they are shaped. So they feel more snug and a little more stable. However, they don't isolate as much noise as the T5s because the T5s, they have this patented oval shaped ear tips at the end of a really long nozzle, longer than the S1s. So these extend further into your ear canal and thus gives you better noise isolation and possibly even bass performance, but we'll see about bass performance later. First, let's test its voice microphone quality as usual. I'm gonna put on some really loud cafe background noise and then I'm gonna record a voice memo on my phone. First, the Klipsch S1, then the T5. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So which one of these earbuds voice microphones sounded better to you? Tell me in the comments section below, but to me, they both are pretty comparable. However, the Klipsch S1 seemed to do a better job at background noise cancellation. My voice just sounded better isolated from the background noise as a result, and that can really make a difference if you are having a phone call in a noisy place. Alright, now let's move on to the sound quality test, the S1. Okay, these earbuds, they sound pretty decent. However, they sound very different also from the Klipsch T5. Let me explain. The T5 sounds pretty warm in the mid-range, and they have a deeper, more impactful bass response. These ones, they don't have the same kind of bass response that you can get with the T5, but the S1s do sound brighter in the mid-range. So if you like listening to a lot of vocals and string instruments are gonna sound brighter. In fact, I'll say this, it's bright to the extent that it's almost sibilant. It can be a little fatiguing to listen to if you play your music at higher volume levels, 70% volume and above, but at 50% volume, 60%, these earbuds are still quite non-fatiguing. So it's still not bad, it sounds pretty decent. In terms of track separation, sound staging, the Klipsch T5 does a cleaner and a more open job than the S1s. The S1s, in contrast, sound a little more tensed up and boxy compared to the T5s. So if you listen to a lot of alternative rock or heavy metal music, for instance, you might feel that these earbuds sound messy at times, especially during fast passages. But if you're listening to a lot of jazz music, vocals, R&B, these earbuds can do a pretty decent job still. Okay, now we come to the interesting part. We're gonna check out its audio to video latency on both an Apple device and an Android device. And of course, I'll be using the Klipsch T5 as the benchmark. The Apple device I'm gonna use is the iPad 2018, and I'm gonna use a video game to test for lag because it's gonna be a lot more accurate using some real-time content like a video game instead of using a video from an app like YouTube or Netflix. First, we're gonna see what no lag looks like. This is audio straight from the iPad speaker, so no lag. Now the Klipsch S1, then the T5. The Android device I'm going to use is the LG V40 ThinQ with the Snapdragon 855 processor. First the S1, then the T5. So both the S1s and the T5s had similar audio to video latency performance on both Apple and Android devices. But like with other truly wireless earbuds, you do tend to get better audio to video latency on an Apple device than on Android. That much is clear. But what do I think of the Klipsch S1 overall as a product? For a product of this price point, 100 Canadian dollars, 79 US dollars. This is a pretty decent pair of truly wireless earbuds to consider. Yes, it may not have USB-C, but it's got several other things going for it. A decent battery life of 21 hours in total, 5 hours in the buds, 16 hours in the case, Bluetooth 5.0, Qi wireless charging, IPX4 water resistance. These are some of the things that you don't normally get as a whole package in terms of features at this price point. And these sound pretty decent too. Yes, it may not have the same deep thumping bass response that you can get from the Klipsch T5 or the JBL Tune 120. So if you're a bass head, do not go for these. But if you're somebody who prefers more of a balanced sound signature with a little more of a bias towards brightness in the mids and the highs, then the Klipsch S1 is a pretty decent choice. Overall, not a bad product, especially when it's going for 79 US dollars, 100 Canadian dollars, 89 pounds, 219 Singapore dollars. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching another episode, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, would you kindly do me the honor of punching that like button with a vengeance and sharing this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you. Of course, please check in YouTube settings if notifications is switched on, because if it's not switched on, you will not be notified of new videos from this channel even if you've rang the bell. So be sure to do all that, and I'll see you again, bros and sisters, in the next one. If you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror, to admire yourself of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.